Hello, I am Dr. Elizabeth Samantha Rothschild, Judge, Founder and Chief Executive Officer of Corporate Law and Securities Incorporated, here with a national security brief on behalf of CLAS Inc. and our homeland security in America. Security, national security, our homeland security. It starts at the civilian capacity, where we are all citizens or visitors in the United States of America. So we have to have respect for, first, our own personal security, as well as the security of others around us, and in general, in the public. So these are a few tips that we must consider and things by which we must abide in order to secure our nation, because it's an incremental threat. There's a threat at the local capacity, a threat at the state capacity, and a threat at the federal capacity. So when we ascertain the best methodologies of securing ourselves, we can each do our part. Now let's begin with the taboos and the quid pro quos for this particular brief. First of all, everyone is entitled to their 3 feet of space, and your rights as an American citizen extend only as far as the rights of another. You may have a right to do something or say something. However, you have not the right to impose on someone else's civil rights and right to exist. No one should have to tell you 5 and 6 times to get away from them. Now, if you're around someone and they don't want to be around you and they've asked you to leave off of them or basically get away from them, first of all, they shouldn't have to keep repeating themselves. You may be a breach to their security, especially if you don't know the person, you don't know what they're going through, you don't know what they're needing to remain safe from, and your presence and imposition could be a breach to their security, even when you're not intentionally doing it or trying to do it. So if someone requests, especially if they demand that you get away from them after you've imposed on their space and climate to be around them, then do that for the sake of our homeland security. There are some persons trying to get away and stay safe from domestic violence and other sorts of civil and domestic threats, and your presence could be a breach in security for them. Another thing is to respect the rights of others to possession, the rights of other persons to possess property and to make a living. You do not have a right to disrupt that. Some people have to pay for their security features because of high status, elite wealth, or maybe just because they live in rural areas, maybe urban areas, where it takes just a little bit more securing in order to feel comfortable and safe. So, at the civilian capacity, we want to respect the rights of others and understand that causing a nuisance, being an irritation, could take someone's mind away from their thought processes, whereby they are thinking into their own personal security. Those of us who are securing ourselves the best way we can, we have to remember that other persons are securing themselves as well. And it is not your accountability to secure anyone in your climate or environment for whom you're not accountable. So, getting into other person's business and things of that nature from a secure perspective, that's still a violation of a person's right to be safe and secure here in America. Well, that does it for this particular security brief. Thank you for joining me. You all have a great day.